Hey guys, do you ever get the feeling that when it comes to building guitars, there are certain tips and tricks that nobody ever talks about? For example, installing a three-way toggle switch. How do you tighten that nut? I think when most guys install these three-way toggle switches, they'll try to finger tighten that ring nut as tight as they can get it, but that's never really tight enough, and eventually that ring nut, especially with heavy use, is going to work its way loose. But there are tools that you can use to tighten this nut as much as it can possibly be tightened so that it won't work its way loose. And this is one such tool. This is one that I purchased a couple of years ago, and it's a plastic ring nut tightening tool. And as you can see, you can tighten ring nuts that are either an inch specification or metric specification. And on the inside, it has these knurled grippers so that you can slide it down over the nut and turn it and get it nice and tight. Now, the only problem with these plastic ones is these little knurled grippers will wear out almost from the very first nut you try to tighten. So in truth, I don't recommend using this sort of a tool. It's just not going to last long enough. What I use instead is one of these. This I purchased from StewMac. So you know it's going to be somewhat expensive, but it's going to be pretty heavy duty. And that's what this one is. And it's fully adjustable. So you can do either metric or imperial sized ring nuts. And to use it, you just simply, you loosen it up, slip it over the nut, and then tighten the barrel here until you can't really tighten it anymore. Then you just simply turn it, and that tightens that ring nut, and you can get it really good and tight so that it's never going to work loose. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit more expensive to go this route, but if you're going to be installing a lot of these and you don't want them to work loose, this is really the best tool that you can use to do that.